state heavyweight title fight tonight. Ricco Rodriguez, Randy Couture. Tail of the tape brought to you by Trim Spa. 14 years in age is the difference. But Couture told us his body is the man of a man in his 20s. So that would put him on par, as Jeff said earlier, with the heavier and taller Ricco Rodriguez. For the official Octagon introductions of these two great fighters, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this UFC Championship bout is sanctioned by the Mohegan Tribe Department of Athletic Regulations with Mr. Jerry Boyle, Director. Our three judges at Octagon side are Mr. Douglas Crosby, Dr. Nelson Hamilton, and Mr. Jeff Mullen. This championship bout is sponsored by Trim Spa, the amazing body shaping formula. And now, it's time to begin the main event of the evening. These two UFC warriors have now entered the Octagon, and tonight, only one will leave a champion. This fight is 5 rounds for the UFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, the fighter standing to my left. He is a wrestling, kickboxing, and Machado Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert with a mixed martial arts record of 9-1-0. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 243 pounds, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome Ricco Rodriguez. And now, introducing the fighter standing to my right. He is a wrestling expert with a mixed martial arts record of 7-3-0. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 227 pounds, fighting out of Gresham, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Randy the Natural Couture. And when the action begins, our referee is Big John McCarthy.
We are getting ready for round one. The fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Ricco Rodriguez, undefeated in the Octagon, against the two-time champion, defeated just once, Randy Couture. It is time to begin the main event.
Go, UFC Heavyweight Championships, what you came for. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on!
All right, the new and improved Ricco Rodriguez. And the very disciplined Couture, coming off his first ever loss in mixed martial arts competition.
I think it's going to come down as to who has the bigger will to win. Couture, he comes out ready to box. There's Ricco trying that patented flying knee.
Oh, spinning back kick. Ricco's got some quicks for a big boy. Couture wants to get the call. That one caught the midsection of Ricco Rodriguez.
And there was one thing I was told, it's that Ricco does not like body shots in training. Of course, that all could have changed from his last fight to this fight.
5 weeks in Big Bear. Isolation, if you will. Oh, tried to go with the front kick. Almost delivered the shot to Couture. Couture really pressing the action here.
A leg kick by Randy Couture. You don't see that too often.
No, that's where the improvement of this game continues.
And Randy's going for that clinch.
That dirty boxing that you've talked about before.
Tie him up, throw the uppercuts. Look at him. Switches Ricco around. Now it's Ricco's back up against the fence.
Come on the inside. Left hand in.
Couture practiced a little bit in the Army. He says just a little bit of boxing, but we know his striking has gotten better over the years.
Yeah, just from back when I saw him in 1997, he has improved incredibly. He's not even the same fighter. Look at Couture. Awesome wrestling skills.
That's one thing about Rodriguez. He's got some good wrestling background himself, and his submissions are excellent. Now he goes for the takedown. Barnett got Couture to his back and then punished him. Certainly Rodriguez has watched that tape on numerous occasions.
Randy crossed his legs. And Ricco was able to capitalize. So look at this.
You know, Randy wants to get right back up. He said that's that wrestler mentality. You won't get me on my back, you won't hit me no matter what happens.
As you dig over the top. I would not even call Couture 39 years old. He's 39 years young, in my opinion. Look at Ricco working the underhooks here.
Ricco feels like he's in the best shape mentally and physically of his life. Flying knees and the flying arm bars, hot wheel passing the guard. He'll do the unexpected.
I think we're getting the best possible Ricco Rodriguez and the best possible Randy Couture for this fight.
I agree 100%. If it goes a while, there's a knee.
Ricco barely got out of the way. Look at Couture, there's a boxing, left jab lands.
Yeah. Rodriguez in front of 100+ family and friends with the flying knee. But Couture able to withstand. Oh. And there's a big takedown there.
That was poetry in motion.
How quick did that happen? 125 remains in round one. That was takedown 101 right there, boys.
Trip that single leg, that was beautiful. We'll see if he wants to pass the guard. He may play a ground and pound game.
Now he's finished many of his fights in a ground and pound fashion. There's no question about that.
A wrestler the skill of Randy Couture. Ricco may have a weight advantage, but Couture can make himself feel 100 times heavier with that wrestling base.
I look back on the history of Randy Couture, and other than going to the majority decision at UFC Japan, Ultimate Japan in December '97 against Maurice Smith, everything's been stopped due to punches in a ground and pound fight.
Look at this.
Spins. And Randy stays busy. 30 seconds remains in round one.
This is where I would not want to get too close to Ricco in that guard. Couture. Oh, beautiful reversal.
Well, Ricco's done a lot of wrestling with Mark Kerr, former UFC champion, because he knew that there would be a lot of wrestling tonight, as he talked about before.
Kerr definitely.
Oh, taken down again, though. Round one, dictated by Randy Couture.
Got to give it to him. Two picture-perfect takedowns and controlling the stand-up game.
Good.
Very, very explosive first round.
Second round coming up. Second round coming up.
Hey, when you get the fence, remember the elbow over the cross when you pummel in, all right? Remember, elbow come over. Come on, but you gotta have confidence in this shit, man. You're fucking good. You're doing good here. That fucking flying knee, that shit will work too. He's completely gap. Throw combinations when you're on your feet, all right? Make sure you keep your hands up. Stand punch fucking hard. Remember that. All right? Doing good. Come on, buddy.
Tito suggested to throw some combos. Look at that beautiful trip. Check this out. Man, that was so quick. And here's a look at that second takedown later in the round. And we're starting the second round.
Online scoring again will be updated for you. That takedown came a bit more easily. Close guard around Randy Couture. Two explosive takedowns in round one. The difference to give Couture an advantage early in this fight.
tried that big knee once again. He timed it greatly against Jeff Munson and landed flying knee after flying knee, made it look easy.
First round, people at home as promised, 61% say Couture. Log on, cast your vote, UFC.tv. What a main event tonight. Couture and Rodriguez. November, Ortiz and Shamrock live on pay-per-view.
Oh, look at the shoulder.
Yep.
Those Pacific Northwest guys will drive that shoulder in your face. It's just as brutal as a punch.
So one thing about Couture, even in an opponent's guard, he can inflict damage. Some guys need the mount. Couture can inflict damage. Now rubbing the elbow, rubbing the forearm.
That is a frustrator. It is a distractor.
Takes away a breathing pattern, too.
Oh, look at Randy.
Yeah, just driving through the guard of Ricco Rodriguez and throwing some shots down. Ricco trying to answer with a forearm, and that'll back Randy off a bit.
Now Ricco opens up his guard. I don't know if he's...
Randy comes down with a left, and Ricco hits from his back. That's twice Ricco Rodriguez has countered nicely.
Randy's got to watch his arm. Ricco's trying to move around.
Let's not forget, Machado Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Abu Dhabi submission wrestling champion. Ricco Rodriguez is dangerous on the ground. He has the advantage in submission, undoubtedly over Randy Couture.
The minute Randy fully extends his arms, or even if he's throwing punches, Ricco can move out of the way of the punches and work his legs up high, which he's trying to do. Randy could be in danger.
Ricco acknowledging Randy definitely the toughest opponent he's ever faced because of the vast experience he has in the octagon. And Ricco's a Randy fan. Been watching him since he wrestled in the NCAA.
Gotta work. Let's go. Let's do something. Come on. Once you do something, come on.
John, tell him to pick up the pace.
2:10 remains in round 2.
I think Ricco would like to be on his back. There's the driving shoulder. Continues to impress me with every outing.
Rodriguez knew he'd have to have superior cardio, an incredible game plan, and a lot of hustle to win this fight. He knew he was going to withstand some punishment. There's a big left there. Couture got up, he passes guard. Half guard now. Thought he had it completely passed and had side position, but Rodriguez regained the right leg.
Ricco wiped his nose, saw a little bit of blood. Look at the blood. Look at Couture. Trying to work his right leg through and pass the guard. Ricco.
Underhook with your left arm, Ricco.
Clamping it down. Look at Ricco. He's going to try to work his left leg through, but Randy powers him up against the fence.
A 4-time World Team member, Pan Am Games champion, 3-time Collegiate All-American, and 4-time National Greco-Roman champion Couture. Has Ricco Rodriguez in the clinch. And takes it down again.
Ricco was hurt
on that way down. Couture trying to finish it. Couture trying to finish the fight. 40 seconds remains. Rodriguez let a shrill of pain out as he went down. Twisted a knee or an ankle.
I think Randy may have landed on his groin. I could be totally wrong, but that was a reaction that it looked like. He didn't have time to complain because Couture was just on top of him.
20 seconds.
You could hear him
20 seconds.
as he went down. But he withstands. Couture trying to finish the fight there. And he'll have a minute to readjust himself.
Working.
Keep working. Whoa.
Could have caught an ankle. The knee in an awkward position. Let's see how he is when he stands up here. Seems okay.
I think maybe accidentally it looked as if all of Couture's weight could have came down on the groin of Rodriguez.
Come on, chair.
Okay, you're controlling it everywhere right now. Need some water.
try to tell from one of these vantage points. No, it was not. He took a lot of punches. Didn't have time to complain. Whatever it was that hurt Rodriguez.
I think it was the right knee getting bent awkwardly. Yeah. I think his knee got trapped a bit. Yeah, look at him. He was defenseless for just a moment. Couture tried to seize it. Ricco did a great job of fighting through it. And now as you look at him in the corner, he appears to be fine, and Couture appears to be getting stronger as time goes on again.
Look at the smile on Randy's face.
He's never called it a fight. He's always called it a competition. And that is why he is in this game, because it is the ultimate of competitions. They're the greatest fighters in the world, the most well-rounded, the most well-trained, the most well-conditioned.
Oh, yeah. These two guys continue to impress me. Randy Couture, you know, I never thought I'd be seeing him throwing combinations. His work with Maurice Smith. There's that flying knee, almost connected.
Round two, people at home, UFC.tv. Around the world, they are watching us live on pay-per-view. A big advantage given to Couture in round two. Randy wants the belt back around his waist. Rodriguez wants to wear it back on Staten Island. Mama could be proud. Randy into his patented ground and pound game here at the beginning of round number 3.
Other heavyweights that maybe both of these guys should look at. Tim Sylvia, Gan McGee. Both look great. Oh, hard left.
Big boys, that's for sure.
Randy throwing the short forearm.
Come on, Randy!
Up against the jaw. Look at him trying to pass.
You're both doing good.
And Ricco.
Shoulder. Work that arm a little.
Randy trying to get to his back, but Ricco has the arm preventing him from doing so. Got to watch the knees. The knee bar. Ricco's not in any position to do it now.
Let's go. Just a hand. Just a hand.
Randy stands up. Could be in some danger.
We're up in Patterson, New Jersey. On the ghetto of ghettos.
Look at the knees.
And now Couture trying to finish the fight against Rodriguez. Seizing an opportunity here in round 3 to punish the back of Rodriguez's head. Ricco gets the takedown though. And he's got Randy on his back.
And Randy's punching away. Look at this.
This is where Randy's wrestling mentality comes back. This is what he said yesterday. He doesn't want to be on his back. It's like somebody's trying to pin me. There's no way I'm going to get pinned.
Tito Ortiz, Saul Felice, Mark Lehman yelling advice saying throw some shots. Throw those forearms down. They are in the corner of Ricco Rodriguez.
This is where Barnett was able to overpower Couture. Rodriguez, similar size and strength.
2 minutes left. Ricco is going for that guard pass. Oh, wait a minute. Randy is cranking away at the head. Outside, Ricco's also.
Simultaneous submission attempts.
Throwing some short elbows and forearms down the face. Possible.
Ricco's got a chance to win this round now. And then it would get very interesting. A lot of time to work here. Still 80 seconds remaining in round 3.
And Randy's doing a great job of holding close, not letting him get the distance he needs to really get a powerful forearm or an elbow shot off.
Sakuraba to Kerr. Jump shot for Chado and the brothers. To Tito Ortiz, to Chuck Liddell. And Ricco was trained with the best. Wants to seize this moment. Finally got it in. in his world, in his control here.
He has less than a minute.
Rico's a big, strong guy. Randy knows that.
Look at Randy's guard work. Ricco unable to pass that leg.
30 seconds. What's the leg lock?
Randy has pressed his back up against the fence. Look at Ricco going for an armbar. Grabbed a hold of it. Oh, and there he switched for knee bar. It was unavailable. And now we're back to a different game. He's got a guillotine.
Only 7 seconds remains in the round. Couture pulls his head out regardless. Ricco has just won his first round. Ricco getting stronger as the fight gets deeper.
No.
Some water.
Shake my arm out. Shake my arm out.
There's a lot. Hold this.
Shake my arms out.
More title, Randy. Take it back. You know what to do.
Hey, your hands stay up, bro. Hit for combinations and look for a shot. If you get pushed against the fence, make sure you're underhooked into a side and circle him, okay? Look for the inside trick. Look for the inside trick of the fence, okay? But be careful. Don't get too excited. When he's on top, push his fucking elbow and look for elbow strikes, right? Good job, buddy. Keep working. Keep working. Circle, circle, circle.
Our light heavyweight champion Tito Ortiz in the corner of Ricco Rodriguez.
You ready? You ready?
Rodriguez.
Let's get it on. Come on.
Couture. We begin round 4. Wrestling the wrestler. And a good takedown for Rodriguez.
Now Ricco taking control, totally turning the tables in the first 2 rounds.
People at home give Rodriguez round 3. Ever so slightly, but nonetheless they do. Did the judges. Couture with UFC.TV.
Pushing away.
That's Randy can hope for right here is to hold his position and keep Ricco in tight, close him up and hope that it stands up and he can get off the fence.
You know, this is reminiscent so far of the UFC 34 fight when Randy defeated Pedro Hizo. Or pardon me, the 31 fight when he defeated Hizo the first time in that controversial 5-round decision at the Trump
There are the elbows starting to come down. Couture crunched up against the fence.
Let's go. Underhook that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shots being thrown by Rodriguez.
5 weeks at Big Bear, staring at a picture of Couture on the refrigerator every day. Training in isolation. Showing us the depth of his skills here, Ricco Rodriguez. His only loss was the first fight of his career to Bobby Hoffman. He has won 9 straight mixed martial arts matches since that point, including 4 in the UFC.
Telling him to throw those elbows down.
He's had Randy on his back most of this round, and he's starting to get some ground and pound. His corner smiling.
There are those elbows, the push-off elbows. You place your hand on the face and just push the hand off, and the elbow follows.
This is where Randy Couture did not want to be. He told us, I do not want to be on my back.
Ricco.
Ricco staying busy.
Ricco has swung, Couture has swung. Brown picking up the chin on Ricco. And one of Randy's arms is dropped.
That's what Barnett did. And then you can't defend yourself.
Come on! Come on!
Laughs in the guard for a brief moment. And Couture gets a half guard back.
You gotta get that arm out. Get that arm out of there.
You can hear the corner Couture yelling him, you've got to get your arm out of there. And he does. Couture got his arm out. Now he can block those punches again. But not the elbows. Rodriguez. That's a page out of Tito Ortiz's book with those forearm slams.
And he's got to tie him up. Tie him up close. Close his guard. Hopefully gets stood back up.
Total control of round 4 for Ricco Rodriguez. He learned the importance of conditioning from Tito Ortiz.
You can do it, Randy. You can do it.
And he's showing great conditioning here. Hey, we've never seen him go this deep.
And those are some strong elbows.
Couture can't get out of this position.
He's doing a good job of fending most of them off, though.
Push up. Punch him up. 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Rodriguez pushing the pace. Rodriguez continuing to work. On Randy Couture, the two-time champion.
Look at Couture tie up one of his arms. Got taking away half of his weapon. And there's a full mount.
There's a full mount. 30 seconds remains in the round. Full mount. He passed the guard.
Armbar. He's going for armbar, but Couture is too close.
Couture spins out. He's got his head up, but he doesn't have the energy to try to submit. And Couture pulls it out.
He went for the arm that was closest to the fence. And he couldn't extend. Now it's Randy coming back.
Do we have the new greatest fight in heavyweight history?
Whoa, kicking it down the corner. Randy ducked it.
Round 4 to Rodriguez.
Look at the motivation of Tito Ortiz in his face.
Take that shot, pop him once, take him down.
One round, buddy. All right. You got 1 round in you? Okay, Ricco, come on. This is what we work for, Ricco. Want to wash your mouth out? You're working good, Ricco. You're working good. Hey, you set up with punches. Set up with punches. Look for the shot, okay? Look for the inside trips. Look for shots, okay? You're getting that hoorah on him no matter what, all right? You got him gassed with a...
There are some of the punches and some of the elbows that Rodriguez is able to throw down. He slips the leg through for a full mount and just starts teeing off. But it was not enough. You see him going for the right arm. Not going to let him get full extension on the hips. Not even going to let him fall back. Randy Couture, I got to give him credit because I thought the fight was almost over. Here's the end of the round. Randy barely ducks that kick.
5th and final round. They begin on the feet. This will determine who will be the UFC heavyweight champion. Rodriguez for a first time.
Whoa, 1, 2, 3.
For a third. People at home have it even, giving 85% of the tallies to that man in round number 4. How does Couture avoid the same type of punishment here in round 5? He's already been taken down, pushed against the fence. And we find a similar look to what was a dominant round 4 for Ricco Rodriguez.
Randy landed a great combination, but Rodriguez got a hold on him and just drove him down.
1, 2, 3. 2 to the midsection, 1 to the head by Rodriguez. Now he'll work the left side.
I could give Couture the first 2 and Ricco the second 2, so it's a whole new ballgame in this 5th and final round.
That's what the fans have done around the world at UFC.tv. Could there be another belt to the cans for team punishment?
Nice, yes. Now come over the top.
Tito Ortiz, the light heavyweight champion. Ricco Rodriguez hoping to win the heavyweight class.
That was a step right forward. Right to the face of Ricco. Randy Couture.
Left hook, left. Now pull his head, put it back in the fence. Yes,
You know, I've talked numerous times about the advantage of having a situation like this in front of your own corner, too. Especially late in the fight. And they are right in front of the Rodriguez corner. And you can hear Tito loud and clear.
Yes, make sure you have good position.
3 minutes to decide who's the champion.
Okay, now, hey, there you go, nice. Work the look. There you go, circle him in.
Randy's got to get it up.
Left hook, left elbow.
Rico keeps it busy. I don't know if he will stand back up. There's another forearm.
Nice.
And another.
You're taking it out of him, Rico. Keep elbows.
Rico.
Taking it out of him.
And he had him in an awkward position. One leg pinned down. Oh, those elbows connecting.
Come on, baby, let's get out.
What can Couture do, Jeff?
I don't think he can do anything from right there. I think that Rico there's a big weight advantage. He's got him bent down. The best he can do is hold on and hope it stood up. And Rico, big barrage of punches and elbows.
Wait. Hold up. They call it as that's it. It's over. And it's all over. The fight has been stopped by John McCarthy. Rico Rodriguez is the new heavyweight champion.
Team punishment, man. You get up and walk that world champion, goddammit.
Oh, they're taking some taps.
Randy taps, okay.
I saw a little bit of pain in the face of Randy. He closed his eyes, and I guess that's the time he tapped. We couldn't tell from our vantage point.
Yes, buddy. Yeah.
Overcome by emotion. The new heavyweight champion, Ricco Rodriguez. There's Marker.
What they telling you?
Champion of the world.
Congratulations, Rico. Let me get you ready for the camera.
Get ready for him. Hey, listen.
Good job, my man. Get you ready for the camera. Hey, Rico Suarez. Congratulations, my man. Give me a big round, bro.
Rico. Hey, wear the belt. Wear it proud, brother.
Yeah, baby. That's what we worked for. Let's take all the days up in Big Bear, baby. Not going out and partying.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Rico. Good fight.
Into the fight. Let's see if we can see a tap or if it was a referee stoppage.
I see Randy towards the ending seconds of the fight. He started closing his eyes. I don't know if Big John thought it was time to step in there and call it quits, or if Randy did indeed tap.
Yeah, I didn't see a tap. No.
I didn't see a tap.
Yeah, he caught the eye of Randy. Look at the pain.
It could have been verbal.
Nonetheless, it does not matter. The one thing that does is Ricco Rodriguez is your new heavyweight champion. Bruce Buffer inside the octagon.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a big hand for these two UFC heavyweight warriors. Referee Big John McCarthy stopped this bout due to a tap out at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of the 5th round. For the winner and new UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Ricco Rodriguez.
He took on a new attitude, and he is wearing what he felt he had the ability to earn, the UFC heavyweight belt. A single parent for 2 years, has a 5-year-old daughter. He said, there's a lot of things that people don't know about me, and they haven't given me enough credit as a fighter. Tonight, he defeated one of the greatest in UFC history, that man right there, Randy, the Natural Couture. Is this the last time we see Couture walk out of the octagon? It could very well be. Up with the new champion is Ryan Bennett.
All right, guys, he is the new UFC heavyweight champion, Ricco Rodriguez. Congratulations A lot of emotion. Take me through that emotion, man.
First of all, I just want to thank Mohegan Sun, because if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have brought my friends and family here to witness this beautiful moment. And without them, it would never be possible. So thank you, Mohegan Sun. And then I got to thank everybody who helped me do this, because it's 3 years I waited for this. First off, my boy Mark Kerr. Come here, Mark. This man, if it wasn't for him, this would have never been possible. Thank you. Sal Solis, this guy's been with me since the day it started. And this is the guy, the brain. His son O'Neal watching at home, happy birthday. And my boy Don House. This is the man who put my hands together. I didn't show anything tonight because I choked up in the first 2 rounds. But Don House, and the cream of the crop, who can I say? Tito Ortiz, the man that speaks for himself. Without him, it wouldn't be possible. And my boy Mark Lehman, he put it together for me. This is the guy with jiu-jitsu, and most of all the Machado brothers, because they're the guys who got me started. And I got to give a little shout out to Takata Dojo, Sakuraba, and my boy Matt Hall, who's away right now. He'll be out soon. One love to you, man.
My man's got a big family, as you can see, Ricco. Hey, I tell you what, let's...
Wait, I'm sorry. I can't forget Mom, Dad. Look at the family over there. There they are right there. The Latinos from New Jersey. Nobody wants them in from New Jersey, but we are. And of course, my sponsors, Spankies, KMC Wheels, Sinister, Dr. Patrick Fowler, the SBG, Golden Palace, all those guys. Everybody, I gotta thank God. You don't understand, I've worked so hard for this. My whole life, coming from a tough neighborhood, Patterson, Staten Island, just you don't understand, this is an accomplishment, a dream, and I'm gonna sleep with this belt for the rest of my life.
Let's take you to the end of the fight, Ricco. How did you finish Randy Couture?
I just hustled. This is one thing that we work on Team Punishment. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Don't give up. When you think you're done, you can't take another step. You gotta go. And every time I heard him say, that just made me want to do it more and more. Guys, I gotta thank Zuffa. These guys are the best. Dana White, Joe Silva, Lisa too.
Did he verbally submit?
Yes, he verbally submitted. And I have the most respect for that man. He's the best in the world. You know, just guys, we do so much to get here. We train so hard. This is a physical sport. I train with pro boxers, they give me respect. I train with other martial artists, they give me respect. This is the toughest thing in the world. You give me something tougher, and I'll quit this, and I'll go do that.
2 belts in Team Punishment. Tito Ortiz, you gotta be proud of this guy, man. You knew he could do it. Tonight he did it.
Hey, it's Ricco's time right now, man. This kid, you know what? He's a person who has a strong mind. You know what? It takes to get in the octagon. It takes what he did just to Randy Couture. No one can do that to Randy Couture naturally. And Ricco Rodriguez just proved that.
Thank you.
Ricco, real quick. Now, we saw some new heavyweights tonight. We see some other guys out there, man. I tell you what, now that you got the title, everybody's shooting for you, man.
Man, I'm keeping my eye on Gan McGee. He's going to be a tough one, but I've been looking at him from day one. And everybody else, you know what? I wish to God that Zuffa would get me the fight with Nogueira and prove to the world that Ultimate Fighting Championship is the #1 organization in the world. There is no one in the world that is tougher than the Octagon. Look at that guy, Phil Baroni. He proved to the world, that guy, they bust on that guy, and that guy's got more heart, more guts than anybody I've ever seen, man. This is the toughest. Thank you, guys.
He's the new champion, Ricco Rodriguez.
He is indeed the new champion, Ricco Rodriguez. And well-spoken, and as Tito Ortiz said, it is his moment. The moment he has waited his entire life for.
Well, Mama, he's coming home, but he's going to have about 15 pounds of gold and silver in his suitcase. So, outstanding moment. He deserves it. I give him full credit for what he done, because it's hard to beat a man like Randy Couture. Okay, there's nothing like a rematch. Uno and Penn 2, I'm sure, is going to be 10 times better. Uno knows Penn now. Then he didn't, and we didn't either much. But I got to take my hat off to Ricco Rodriguez tonight. Great champion. Couldn't be prouder of him.
And how about Phil Baroni, as he talked about Baroni devastating against Dave Manet?
Yeah, he came out, did what he said he was going to do. You know, Baroni's always asked, how you going to win? He goes, I'm going to knock him out. I'm going to knock him out. He's done it 2 times in a row, and he says he's going to do it again.
Sylvia and McGee, big guys with big hands.
Man, tonight the heavyweights really shine. We've seen some great fights. Gan McGee, I mean, the guy's lost 35 pounds of body fat. That's got to say something. He is dedicated, and he's back in the UFC.
And rededicated, refocused, and a new champion. is Ricco Rodriguez. Our congratulations goes to Ricco, no longer Suave Rodriguez, but I guarantee you tonight, he'll be living La Vida Ricco.
He definitely will be. You know, looking forward to Ricco. Kind of winced when they mentioned the other heavyweight fighters who had a good showing tonight. And he's got his work cut out for him because you never know who will come along here in the UFC. As Ricco exits the building, man, sold out show once again here.
They were on their feet throughout the end of that fight. And I wonder, as Randy Couture walks away at 39 years old, defeated now on 2 occasions back-to-back, is that the last we have seen of Randy Couture in the Ultimate Fighting Championship?
You never know about Randy. He's doing the Eco Challenge. The guy just seemingly gets younger. If there's anyone that you would want your boy to be a role model, you know, Randy Couture is the perfect all-American role model. He's done everything, continuously sets goals and achieves them, but tonight he came up a little bit short, but you got to give him well-due respect as well.
So a great night of action here at the Mohegan Sun. Ultimate Fighting Championship number 39 is officially in the books. We did not have a single submission tonight, but we had some stoppages, and as always, there were